You been, bro? You been sick these past couple of days. It's like
No.
you were gonna die or something.
No, hold on, this shit is on fire, yo. What the? What was the question? Yeah, I was sick for a couple days, man.
Yeah, man.
Almost
You,
died.
you weren't yourself.
Nah, but I'm better.
We're here now.
We're here
You
now.
made it.
Yeah, excuse my voice. Johnny Depp, right? He's like dedicated to being Captain Jack Sparrow, and he went like above and beyond, and then he plays this character for like a year or whatever while they're shooting. And you're that person every single day, and you think about this person, and you ask like questions about the person, like the character, and all this shit. And then the movie's over. Like, how do you not keep doing this shit like the next day, your day off?
Nah, I think you still do. I think
He just wakes up. He's like, yes.
I think Johnny Depp just wakes up sometimes, and I feel like he's the type that has the costume at his house. Like you gotta probably like.
That's amazing.
You
dude.
would think that he has the costume at his house, like at pictures of like Pirates of the Caribbean.
You saw the link I sent you to Guillermo del Toro's house?
No, I haven't seen it.
Are you crazy?
I haven't seen it.
We need to watch this shit right now. Guillermo del Toro, director of Hellboy and
Director of Shape of Water.
Yes.
Won 2 Academy Awards.
This is in the spirit of Friday the 13th. Damn, we didn't have the music playing, bro. After this shit, I'll bring it back on. If you're listening at home, go on YouTube and search Guillermo del Toro's house and watch along.
Well, let's start in here. What is this room?
This is horror. We have H.P.
He has-
Lovecraft there.
Yeah, the famous.
Famous,
He has Edgar Allan Poe chilling in his living room.
Over there looking at H.P. Lovecraft is Edgar Allan Poe.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah. Haunted mansion room.
Oh, it's a haunted mansion.
Yeah.
I thought this was
Haunted mansion room.
This guy is called the Hatbox Ghost, and he became
The Hotbox Ghost.
aficionados. He became the
priceless artifacts.
the only thing I drink is flan.
Oh.
So this whole thing is the vampire.
The only thing I drink.
Vampire.
The only thing I drink is flan. We're back. The right way. What's your favorite Johnny Depp?
My favorite Johnny Depp I mean, I'd have to say Jack Sparrow. I just feel like it just came natural to him, bro. Like he got the script and he
Like
was
that dude is it.
bro.
Nobody could have done it better.
I just feel like they handed Johnny Depp the script. He was like, "Here's the script to Pirates of the Caribbean: Curse of the Black Pearl. We want you to read it. We want you to become Jack Sparrow." He read it and he was like, "I have I envision it already. I know the voice."
You are without doubt the worst pirate I've ever heard of.
But you have heard of me.
I saw WrestleMania last Sunday, Don.
Yeah, man. What's up? How'd it go? What was the main event?
The main event was this guy AJ Styles versus this Asian guy, Shinsuke. I just remember his first name.
You don't understand Japanese, right?
I don't understand you.
Yeah, me too.
But I just feel like I was disappointed, bro, with the results. WrestleMania nowadays. I'm just disappointed with wrestling nowadays, you know? They don't make wrestlers like they do before, especially now. And like everything was just like you have a match, right? You get like Undertaker. You get a living legend in the business versus John Cena, who was running the game for like decades, bro. Like 2 decades he was running things at WWE. And then you make them fight, and the fight was only 5 minutes.
Undertaker and John
was only
Cena?
5 minutes, and Undertaker won. To me, I think that's a disrespect to John Cena.
What?
Yeah.
For real?
And that's all decision making from Vince McMahon, bro.
Please don't be rude.
The matches are scripted. But like the punches and everything, like the way the direction goes, that's not scripted.
Right.
Like you can improvise within those guidelines, but
Right.
the winner is scripted. They'll tell you,
The winner is determined.
Yeah,
predetermined.
I want Undertaker to win. The winner is predetermined. But whatever happens in between, you improvise.
Yeah, that's like the art of wrestling.
Exactly.
Right.
You manage the way how it goes.
Right.
But 5 minutes, bro. 5 minutes between.
So what happened? Like John
legends.
Cena just got his ass kicked or what?
Well, the buildup was this. John Cena wasn't gonna make it to WrestleMania. Like he wasn't going to main event anything. He didn't win the Royal Rumble.
Who did?
That was this Asian guy, Shinsuke something.
Shin. Y'all didn't find no Shin shit. I mean,
Nah,
the
you
tech
gotta
guy
look
didn't
at,
find nothing.
You got to look at WrestleMania main event. WrestleMania main event.
Not me, dog. The tech guy. Oh, that dude.
Yeah, that guy.
He was a big wrestler and he was a big name in
Japan?
In Japan and then NXT.
What's his name?
Shit, I don't know.
Which names do you have trouble with?
Well, sometimes Asian names I have trouble with.
Okay, so who was the one you had trouble with on Sunday?
Shinsuke Nakamura.
There you go.
Did I get it right?
Shinsuke Nakamura. Yeah, you got it.
Shinsuke.
Yeah.
So they were just like, why don't you just fight Undertaker? Like that was a fight we've been wanting to see for years now. Like it's crazy how we didn't even think about this until now. Like John Cena versus Undertaker, two greats at the game. But like the build up to it, like it seemed like Undertaker wasn't going to fight. Like he was just done with wrestling. Like that's it.
I
But
mean, he's
that very night, Undertaker fucking shows up and whoops your ass in 5 fucking minutes. And here's how they play it off. The motherfucker shows up, you hear the boom, and all the fucking lights turn off and shit.
His entrance was longer than the match
Bro,
itself.
his entrance was 7 minutes. The fight was 540, bro. The match was 540 itself. The entrance was 7 minutes to get to the fucking ring. The build up to it. And here's the thing. So they're fighting, but the entire match, John Cena is just shocked because he doesn't believe that Undertaker actually came that very night. And now he's just there and he's like, with his face so fucking stupid, and he's like, oh my god, he's getting his ass whooped in 5 minutes, bro. And I like John Cena, but like to Vince McMahon, you know, like how you gonna make a match like that? How you gonna give the fans what they want, but like give it under 6 minutes, dude?
Maybe
some of the best matches are not 6 minutes.
Maybe somebody got hurt.
Well, I mean, come on. I mean, I get it. You know, someone could get hurt, and Undertaker's already past the prime of his career. But you're talking about a living legend, and dude, even when he was fighting Brock Lesnar, that match was 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And Brock Lesnar is a machine.
Right.
He is a machine. He's like a cyborg. That man is pure strength.
They say that dude used to like hurt people in real life. Like wrestlers.
I wouldn't even doubt it.
Yeah.
I would not even doubt it. But like, I'm pretty sure after the match, he's like, dude, I am so sorry.
Maybe.
No, I heard he was like the nicest guy. Like him and Rock were like good buddies.
I know, yeah.
I know The Rock was like a very nice guy.
I'm sorry. Undertaker and Lesnar are buddies.
Which would make sense why he's like the guy that broke the streak.
Undertaker wanted Kane. Kane is like obviously a good buddy of his. He wanted him to
his brother.
Nah, it's not his real
They're
brother.
not actually brothers.
Nah.
But in WWE, they're just. I just found this out right now, bro.
When Undertaker first started, I think in WCW he was known as Kane the Undertaker. And then when he went to WWF, he cut that out and it was just the Undertaker. He rolled with that gimmick. So then when Kane came up, I guess he came up under like Undertaker. He gave him the name Kane. Mm-hmm. And then, you know the rest. Brothers of Destruction, all that.
The one of the greatest wrestlers ever.
Yeah.
Dude.
But I heard that Undertaker wanted Kane to do it because they're good buddies.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, nah, man, I'm not going to do it to you. And that's why he went to Brock Lesnar.
But at that point, Kane was like, because that's the thing. You gotta see.
But he wanted it to end.
You gotta see who's big at the time. You know,
Yeah.
like Vince's standpoint. Like, you want Kane to beat you? Like, Kane has been past his prime.
Yeah,
like,
but you could just build him up.
but that's the thing with like wrestling, man. You gotta build him up. And that's the thing with this match. How like John Cena, he's not the guy anymore. I understand that. But like he still gets enormous pops when he enters the ring, and he's a presence not to be fucked with.
But he's like a good dude, like a good role model.
Exactly,
Kids love
bro.
him, yeah.
But like under 5 minutes, and then I heard somewhere like, "Oh no, don't even worry about it. They're gonna fight again next year." I'm like, "But dude, why even fight in the first place in under 5 minutes? Like, what's the fucking point? Like, why? Just don't have John Cena fight in WrestleMania. That's it, bro.
So I'm assuming
Build it up from WrestleMania, from this WrestleMania, a year-long rivalry. The way that they did it with Shawn Michaels, that fight was one of the greatest fights I've ever seen in my life.
You think so?
Dude, everything behind it, the whole getup was amazing. From the beginning, even before the match, Shawn Michaels descends from the heavens, like he's on this platform, and he's wearing all white. Like the same thing that Undertaker would wear, but just all white. And it's awesome, bro. It's the greatest thing ever. And he's like, you hear like angelic voices, and he's like doing this.
Yeah.
And then like when Undertaker comes out, he's rising from the ground. It's like a battle of angels versus demons, bro.
Yeah, it's tight, man.
And it was like a 40-minute match, but it was like the crowd was getting so into it.
I got that shit right there, bro.
WrestleMania, one of the all the best matches of WrestleMania.
Nah, it's the whole card, all the WrestleMania.
Every WrestleMania.
I got them up there, yeah.
Since until when?
In that box is a collection of like 1 through 21. And then I got 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. And I'm missing the last couple WrestleManias.
You're missing from 30 to like 34.
Yeah, but the WrestleManias ain't like they used to be, man.
They're not who they are. Like, this isn't who they are. Like, this WWE isn't who they are.
You think they sold out?
I think they did sell out, bro.
You think they're done? You think they moved on from?
Yes, bro. And it sucks because you have 3 years. You're trying to build up Roman Reigns, and the guy has no mic skills.
Yeah, still
no mic skills. He sucks in the ring. I'm sorry to say that, but he has like two or three fucking moves. He doesn't know how to fucking come back on the mic.
I always said that.
And people fucking boo him all the time. And that's the thing about Vince's decision. Like, I think there was this one Royal Rumble that Brock Lesnar won, but people wanted Roman Reigns to win.
Yeah,
that was the year that you remember that, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
People were cheering. It was like Brock versus Roman Reigns at the end of the Royal Rumble, and they were like, "Yes, Roman's gonna win it. Roman's gonna." That's the year you should have pushed for him.
Yeah,
not the year after, because you missed your year.
Yeah, I remember I was mad that one.
You were like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, man, I was a
bullshit,
big fan
Vince,
of his.
Come on.
I always said that, like, they should stop making him talk, because I think they compare him to The Rock, and he's no Rock.
Definitely.
What I think they should have done is like make him like that animal in your pack, right? The one that doesn't talk, and then when he breaks off, you give him a Paul Heyman, and have
Brock?
Paul Heyman talk for him.
Probably.
Because Brock doesn't say shit, and Brock
But he's a good heel right now. Like, people love him as a heel
because he's scary. And he's gonna snap, and he doesn't tell you shit. He's gonna beat the shit out of you, and that's what Roman Reigns should have been, bro.
Roman Reigns is a damn fool. There's an old saying, it's better to keep your mouth shut and have people think you're stupid than to open and prove them right.
They should have pushed for Roman Reigns for that Royal Rumble. I think he was going to fight CM Punk or John Cena at WrestleMania, that Royal Rumble. When it was Roman Reigns.
It was Roman Reigns, and it was gonna be Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins was the champ, I think.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that's what it would have been.
Crazy.
I think it was either that or Cena, and they screwed it up, man.
That would have been tight.
I was rooting for him, yeah.
You were like Roman, bro.
But after that, Seth Rollins.
The thing is, like, he's built like a wrestler. Like, he has the look.
Nah, the dude, yeah.
He has the look to be like the face of the WWE, but his mic skills suck, bro.
I think the WWE should go back to like cutting promos like they did in like the 80s and 90s, and just go like all the way corny with it, and then slowly like evolve back.
Get back to the Attitude Era.
Yeah, but you gotta. But first, you gotta go back to a time where like
corny stuff.
Everybody's wearing like
Hulk
purple
Hogan
and
shit.
pink, and yeah, and everybody's like
over the top.
It's a day that I'm certain my guest at this time will not forget. I'm talking about the former Intercontinental Champion of the world, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Nothing means nothing.
Nothing
means nothing, man.
Nothing means nothing. What do you mean by that?
More. I'm talking about all the way to the top, yeah. Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in, but the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah. Macho Madness, yeah, has got more to offer than President Jack Tunney thinks that I got. Yeah, I know. Let me tell you something right now. Cards stacked against the Macho Man Randy Savage in WrestleMania 3. Yeah, let me say it, yeah. Let me say it out loud. And let me point to the president of the World Wrestling Federation. The Macho Man Randy Savage is not happy with your decision, yeah. I am the cream in the World Wrestling Federation.
Wait a minute,
and there is no doubt about it, yeah. You mean Gene Okerlund. You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
Wait a minute, though, Randy.
who else was on that card? Let's check it out.
This WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got like Undertaker and John Cena, which is bad.
Brock, the Universal Championship. What the hell is
With
that?
Roman Reigns, it was a dude, and that match was boring too. F5 after F5 after F5 after F5. It was just like, it was repetitive, man.
One of those.
Dude, yeah.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Here we go again.
What about Kevin Owens, man? You like him?
Nah.
For real?
I don't like these dudes. Kevin Owens and the other guy, his buddy.
Sami Zayn?
I don't like those dudes, bro.
Why?
I feel like
you don't feel like they're
not
modern
good.
CM Punk?
They're not good heels, man.
Really?
And the thing is, maybe it's because I've seen heels like CM Punk. I've seen heels like Triple H, but like
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins was a good heel too. And Seth Rollins wasn't. I think he was on the card, but he's like fighting for the Intercontinental Championship. You think it's just the way like the wave of like how the audience likes each wrestler?
Yeah, and it's also like pushing other guys, seeing if they can make a star with other guys.
Oh man, but it's just like
it's fun. I want everybody to be champion.
Everybody needs to be good on the mic. Tell me. Bret Hart was good on the mic. Rock was good on the mic. Stone Cold.
Mick Foley.
Triple H.
Kurt Angle was amazing.
Edge.
Yeah.
John Cena.
You mentioned Triple H?
Triple H.
Triple H.
One of the best heels, bro. Triple H.
I think he's like hands down the best.
The best heel.
Yeah, because he's also the heel that you're like, damn, I still want him to win, man. Like, the dude kicks so much ass.
This guy's so badass. There was this one promo. He was calling out Stone Cold. He was like, Stone Cold, if you're back there, you better get your fucking ass in this ring so I can beat you the fuck. Some shit like that.
What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
The best McMahon, like, storyline was the Ministry, man. I will never stop talking about the Ministry till I die. I tell everybody about it. Dude, it's amazing.
The Ministry?
It was like...
That's Roadhog?
No, Roadhog. What are you talking about, dog?
Roadhog. Road Dog.
No, man. The Ministry... first of all, like, some shit happened where, like, Stephanie McMahon got kidnapped. Right? And then you find out that it's like this cult, and the cult is led. Well, first let me tell you like the underlings. So you got like Viscera, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have Farouk and Bradshaw, and then you had Gangrel.
Who's that?
Gangrel was like the vampire.
What the fuck, yo? These gimmicks.
Yo, you don't
bro.
remember?
These gimmicks, bro.
They used to roll with Edge and Christian back in the day.
Show?
Huh?
The Peep Show? When they were called the Peep Show?
Nah, this is when they were called the Brood.
Oh, alright.
And they were all like vampires. And they would do like the bloodbaths. You ever see that?
Dog.
Like after they would win a match, the lights would go out,
That was
and the opponent would be drenched in blood.
Yeah, that was
blood.
Bro, but that's creative. Like nowadays, people aren't doing that.
Nah, it was an amazing time.
You know who was really good at gimmicks? This new guy,
Bray Wyatt.
He had a good gimmick.
Yeah, but he never goes anywhere.
Yeah, but his like when he was a heel and he was like, "We're here," and then like the lights go off and like.
Nah, the best shit is when he's like crawling upside down.
He does Sister Annabelle, bro.
Yeah.
He had a good gimmick, but now he's like turned face with Matt Hardy. That's the shit that got me mad. They're like now he's like kind of like crazy and he's like, ha, ha, ha. He's like laughing all the time. You know, you've seen like those.
No, I haven't.
But you've seen like wrestlers that do the ha, ha. Like it's like when Stone Cold went face with Vince McMahon. He's like fucking sucking his dick.
Oh yeah.
Singing to him and shit. That's how cringy that shit is.
Yeah, man. And then they had Undertaker. Undertaker was like the leader of the pack. And they were all like a satanic cult. Like everybody wore like black robes. Undertaker had like a long black like wizard beard.
Yeah, I remember that.
Dude, it was
That's
crazy.
And he has like the ponytail.
Yes.
I think he had like the pointy ears. Remember? I think he put like pointy ears.
I don't know, man.
Craig.
What's up?
Are you high?
Huh?
Are you high?
No, why you say that?
Because you look like you've been smoking.
For real? Nah, I'm cool.
Stone Cold was like the
Steve
main
Austin.
protagonist?
Yeah, and he was like trying to find her, man. Like
Holy
where he's
crap.
trying to defeat the Undertaker, and he was always getting like jumped and shit.
But this is like badass Stone Cold with like the vest. Like Austin 360.
Yeah, like good old Steve
Fucking
Austin.
Rattlesnake. He's like,
And this whole
what?
and then like on Monday Night Raw, like is like the big wedding of like Stephanie McMahon and the Undertaker. And it's like a whole event. And then
Or is it Kane?
no, listen, yo, it's crazy. And then
You're like just talking about it. Look at you. Look at you, dog.
And then like a cross, like a giant cross appears like in the ring.
She's getting crucified.
And she's like she's like hanging on it, like she's crucified, right? It's crazy. And I'm like, dude, I'm like a kid like watching this shit. I'm like, what? Why is my mom even letting me watch this shit? It's crazy. So she's like crucified on this big like cross in the middle of the ring, and the Undertaker's like marrying her and shit. And then Steve Austin obviously like runs
That glass breaks.
He wrecks the scene, beats everybody's ass, and then like everybody stops because like the higher power's here. And the person takes off his robe, and it's Vince McMahon.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, what? My life was never the same after that. But it was like everything was so scary. Like I never seen anything like it.
Bro, but that is a great storyline, bro.
That like
But
as
the
a
thing is,
kid,
Vince
that changed
doesn't
my
do that
life,
anymore,
bro.
Vince don't do that shit.
Oh my god.
And he don't do the invasion. Like the invasion, like is one of the best things I've ever seen.
Oh my god, bro.
Dude, and when Stone Cold came back, he's like, I need the rattlesnake, Stone Cold. Because that was when he was like still singing to Vince and like acting all like sucking his dick and shit.
When he was like,
he's
when
like,
him and Kurt Angle were acting funny.
Yeah, when they were like,
that was good though. That was good.
He overdid it. Stone Cold overdid it, but I liked it when he came back to rattlesnake.
Yeah.
I don't need the Stone Cold Steve Austin that gives me gifts. I don't need the kind of Stone Cold Steve Austin that strums a guitar and sings to me. I am the champion, my friend. You know what I need? You know who I need? I need the old Stone Cold. I need the Stone Cold Steve Austin who's a fierce, willing, foul-mouthed SOB. I need the kind of hell-raising Stone Cold Steve Austin who don't take no from anybody. That's the kind of leadership I need from you, Stone Cold. I need you to lead Team WWF into invasion. I need the old Stone Cold. Are you listening to me, damn it? Huh? Do you want to knock me on my ass now? If you want Stone Cold Steve Austin to beat the living hell out of Vince McMahon,
Vince does that
Yo,
shit.
you gotta be pumped, dog. I'm
You're
about to throw on a WrestleMania.
And then, like,
Yeah.
stunner after stunner. You're like, yes.
That's the best like finisher, right?
The best finisher.
Like, it's
Nah.
quick, it's easy, it's effective.
I mean, anybody can do that.
But that's the one you remember. That's the one everybody remembers.
I don't know. I like the people's elbow, because all the cameras.
Because it's a
flashing.
show.
It's like show stopping. He is the show.
That's what you like the cameras and shit.
Dude. Every time Rock went to do when he got on the turnbuckle and he came in for the entrance and he put that right arm up, dude, the whole arena was taking flashing pictures on him, bro. He was a superstar. He was a rock star.
That captures your imagination.
It was awesome. He was like a hero. He's like, they were like superheroes, bro.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
Yeah. That's why I like wrestling a lot, like, because it is like very similar like superheroes.
Yeah.
Where like it's like these long storylines and they dress up and they're like beating the shit out of each other.
It was entertaining, bro.
Yeah,
it's
man.
Awesome. It captured your imagination. You kind of wanted to be like, I kind of wanted to be CM Punk. I kind of wanted to be Stone Cold.
Yeah.
I
was The Rock for Halloween one year. Like in 2002 or some shit.
You were The Rock?
Yeah.
You blackface?
Nah. I had like long, like thin sideburns. And I had like a super like ugly shirt, like a button-up shirt like he wore. Like a fake Versace.
The Versace?
Yeah, and I had like I got the championship belt. It's still right there, bro. Look at it. That shit is from 1997. And I wore that with like some slacks and some shades, and I was The Rock.
Yeah, right.
I wish I could go back to like that time.
At least be in the presence when like the invasion, like that very moment, the crowd was going crazy, bro.
Dude, I remember being like, I don't even know, like 12 when the invasion happened, and I'm like, this shit doesn't get any better.
Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again.
Kid again, kid again, kid again, kid again.
Who do you think is like the best face? Like, no matter what, he is the best face, and he'll always be known as a face.
The best face of all time?
The best good guy, and like
Bret Hart. I know everybody's gonna be like Hulk Hogan, right? But fuck Hulk Hogan. Bret Hart is the greatest wrestler of all time
to ever exist.
And if you think otherwise,
you know who I say? Well, Bret Hart, great choice. I know he was a heel, but Shawn Michaels, man.
Shawn Michaels,
especially that storyline with Undertaker.
I respect him, but I just don't like him, man.
Dude, when you get the chance,
Bret Hart forever.
I understand that.
Shout out to Bret Hart.
But Shawn Michaels has been in some of the best matches ever. Bro.
I agree.
Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels versus John Cena was a good one too. Like, this guy's done it all, man. This guy's a legend.
What about Shawn Michaels, Hulk Hogan?
I haven't seen that one.
You didn't know about that one?
I know Rock Hulk Hogan.
Nah.
That was like once in a lifetime before once in a lifetime.
Right. That was WrestleMania like 18.
Rock Hulk Hogan, and like they were both looking at the crowd. You remember that promo where they were both looking at the crowd and then they look at each other?
Yeah.
And fucking Hulk Hogan's got the paint on his
the NWO Hogan,
and then he's got that white mustache.
My god, he needs to cut it out. But the build up for Shawn Michaels, Hulk Hogan was like two legends in a legendary match, going into it like respecting each other, and that was like the angle, and it was all gravy until Hogan was like, you know, it'd be better, what if you turn heel, so that way we could give it, you know, I think that'll like, it'll benefit us. And Shawn Michaels is like, not gonna happen. Wow. So I guess like that kind of
pissed off Hulk Hogan. But that's the thing, like this dude's ego is like
yeah, they say like in real life, like he's always Hulk Hogan. Like he doesn't turn it off.
What's going on, brother?
Yeah, he say like when he's in traffic, he admits it. When he's in traffic and like he'll stick his arm out and he'll make the other person notice that he's Hulk Hogan so they can like let him go and shit. But anyway, like
That's the type of dude who like go to a restaurant. He's like, I'm Hulk Hogan. Can I get a seat?
So like going into the match, Hulk Hogan already shit the bed. So when they wrestled at that WrestleMania, Shawn Michaels was like, you'll see, you know, you want to get this like legendary match, you'll see. So they went into the match and Shawn Michaels like overreacted and he dramatized the whole thing. You haven't seen it? It's like super embarrassing. This match should have lasted like 5 minutes. I don't know how it lasted longer.
Oh my god.
You see? No, but it gets worse. Like he throws him into the turnbuckle and he like flies over it.
If that boy ever take it serious, he'd be great. But he was a clown then.
So what do you say about that?
I think he went about it the right way, man. You're like, you want your legendary match? All right, you want me to turn heel? I got you.
Yeah, fuck Hulk Hogan.
Fucking asshole, bro.
I'm old. I wear Pampers. I got fake hair. I'm a sellout. Who am I? I'm Hulk Hogan, brother.
As a kid, that's all I played. WCW, NWO Revenge, and WWF No Mercy. And they were like both like it was like the same game. It was like the same
characters,
same everything, just like different characters.
Gotcha.
But like that was like that was definitely a highlight of my childhood. The Invasion. The first time you saw RVD.
You like him a lot?
Hell yeah.
He's one of your favorites?
Yeah.
I wasn't really invested in RVD.
Oh my god. When RVD came at the right time, because that's like
he blew up
when TLC was like
he blew up
at its biggest. Yeah.
See, that's the thing, bro. You gotta know when to like push these guys. And it goes back to Roman Reigns. You had to have pushed him that Royal Rumble, bro.
But you gotta have
now he's just like it's oversaturated, bro.
But they need to have like managers, man, like they used to.
They don't do that anymore?
Not really.
I mean, I'm not sure.
The last person I think I saw with a manager was like
Punk?
What's that dude's name? The white dude, Jack Swagger.
Jack Swagger.
Remember he had that old man that spoke for him? Yeah. People need to bring that shit back.
Maybe, bro. You remember how Undertaker had the
not Paul Heyman.
What's his name?
Paul Bearer.
Yeah.
That dude was the best.
Oh, Undertaker, I've been sitting all alone in the darkness of my funeral parlor, thinking about mass burials, all the mass burials down through history. I wish I could have been there.
That gimmick was awesome.
The Undertaker's tight, man.
He's one of the dude. Shawn Michaels was retiring. He's in the middle of the ring and he's like telling the audience like, all right, this is the end. It's been a long, awesome ride in WWE. Out of nowhere, the lights go off and you hear the boom. Undertaker comes out. 6 minutes, obviously. 6 minutes he doesn't get into the ring just to get in the front. And he does this. The utmost respect. He does this. He tips his hat and he goes back inside. That's cool. Like, dude, if you get that from Undertaker, you must be highly respected.
Aside from Bret Hart, he's the greatest.
It's always the silent ones, bro.
Those, man, the Undertaker, like his gimmick, there will be no better gimmick ever.
Well, Bray Wyatt tries to do something like that, right?
He's I guess he's inspired by Undertaker, but he can never.
For sure,
you can never duplicate that shit.
Don't ever
remember, as always, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at HITG Show and on YouTube at Heavy in the Game. Don, any last words before we get out of here?
Be spooky.
We'll see you guys next Friday. Guys next Friday.